this band of adventurers.
Ne'er-do-wells.
Pokemon Masters.
But
To be a
welcome
master.
back to Titans of Miran, a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition adventure. Um,
Titans of morons.
A
but
little bit.
yeah. So, but
I really should have rolled that wizard/bard I was thinking about. Anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, so we're back. So it's been a couple weeks, and we are going to get back on the horse here. This is once again part of our Extra Life charity drive. So check the doobly-doo down below, whether that be the widgets down below the stream or the description down in YouTube. Because hey, I got the YouTube working.
Woohoo!
So
We're so proud. So proud.
yeah, everything gets archived now. So
Huzzah.
my moronic tendencies will be forever on display. So, but check the doobly-doo down below for the Extra Life charity link. Extra Life is a phenomenal charity that I'm happy to be participating in again this year. They raise money for sick kids in hospital, paying for things such as treatments, accommodations, but most notably paying for entertainment for kids who are stuck in hospital and can't go anywhere. And entertainment while you're sick and stuck in the hospital is a very important thing because it really helps take their mind off the bad stuff in their life and helps them decompress and just forget the bad stuff for a little while, which is really, really super helpful for the healing process. So if you got a few bucks kicking around, definitely check down below, throw some money that way. We are on the road to $1,500 by December of this year, by the end of December, and I think we can make it.
As Builder Bob said, can we do it? Yes, we
Yes,
can.
we can.
For the kids.
For the kids.
So, but yeah. So, Cast, how is everybody doing today? Has everybody had a halfway decent day? I hope.
Yeah,
Been pretty good.
doing good.
Not at all.
Oh,
It happens.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it's just one of those days where it feels like, the universe is against you sort of thing.
yeah.
Happens every once in a while.
Hey, now you get to put up with Beeble. Oh, good.
So,
Working hard, but good.
good. So, all right. So, who wants to do the recap?
Not it.
Not it.
Not. That was 2 weeks ago. I can't remember.
Man,
I don't know. What's
I really
my
can't
name?
either.
Will Beeble
You guys were
save
getting
the
hauled
day?
off to the
Will
pokey.
Beeble save the day for an inspiration?
I will do my best. It's kind of fuzzy for me too, sadly. It's just that kind of. It's been a couple of weeks. I mean that by in the same way as you say it's been a day. It's been a couple of weeks. So I had all these guards who they didn't like that I could change forms and stuff, even though I tried to say that I was the one who was changing forms, and they didn't really seem to like that. So they took me away to a new room, which was really nice. But then they took my friends to another room that was close by, which was even better because I kind of missed them. So I don't know why they were taken to that room, though. Maybe they changed forms or something. I think maybe. I don't know. For those who are just joining, I play a stupid goblin, back in character. And like, there's this really nice. I'm not sure what she is because honestly, I can't remember what your character, what Hemmer is in terms of race. Can you tell me what that is by chance?
Monk Shifter. Swift Ride.
Shifter. Okay, so she looks like what?
A cat.
Meow.
Kinda like
Got
a
it.
black cat.
Gotcha. Okay.
Green eyes. Black.
Gotcha.
Raised by wolves.
Okay. So there was this person who looked like a cat, which is kind of strange. I don't know how that happens, but we're gonna not focus on that because she was really kind of friendly. I might have had a little bit of fun with a couple of the guards, but they eventually I let myself out because I was bored. But then they kind of said, well, you really shouldn't be doing that, but can you go and sit with your friends? And so I went and sat with my friends, and I caught up with Garok, and I caught up with Dyron, and they were it was so good to see them again. They were really happy to see me, and they look like they've been having fun, at least in the way that they do, drinking that weird stuff. But anyway, so after a while, some other people came and got us, and then we saw our other friend who was no longer our friend is the dickhead. Yeah, I don't like it when that person gets in that body, but that's okay. Eventually, I suppose we can stab her and have the other one come back, because that seems how it works, right?
I'll murder somebody.
Kind of how it works, right? I mean, that's what we've determined. It's like when one person goes away, gets hit enough, another person wakes up, and just keep doing it. So, I mean, it seems like it would be an idea, right? Well, I mean, okay, they weren't too bad. They were crying a lot, which was kind of fun to see.
Oh God! Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
I'm not sure why they were crying, but it's okay. I didn't care. But then we all got together, and then this other person who was really, really tall, like had pointed ears and stuff. It was a weird looking human. Anyway, they said something about going and fetching a dead person's box or something, and we were supposed to go and do it. And I said okay, and everybody else agreed with me. So there we are. Right?
Yep, that sounds about right. That's
that's what I thought.
Yep.
Beeble's the real brains of the operation here. So all right, Beeble, take inspiration.
I'll take it.
So
and like it.
But yeah, just to kind of fill some parts in there. Yeah, everybody went to jail. So just Garuk and Darian got hauled off to jail for being drunken louts and being loud. Saris had a brief encounter with a wizard, and then something that the wizard had caused a immediate pass out and change over to Morgan.
And then I had a mental breakdown.
Yep. A mental breakdown of colossal proportions. Because you tried to call upon your powers as an Aasimar, and nothing was there. And
I'm amazing. I know.
So how are those Aasimar powers anyway?
Well, they're coming along. I practice them in my off time. Does it work? I don't know. No.
But,
I'm still sad.
But after poking and prodding and some studying by some of the local mages, including one Proctor Tabella, inevitably the team here got pulled into a room and were told in no uncertain terms that, Morgan/Saris are dying. As their souls are slowly fraying apart, and, well, not exactly slowly. because the proximity to the soul stone that they had in their inventory had been chipping away at the foundation, so to speak.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I totally thought that Darren had been keeping that on him, but oops.
So, so which now leads us into the current era here, in which the Proctor has offered to assist, but obviously not for free, as well as, help kind of sweep the fact that Beeble's a former Mog experiment under the rug, if the cast can help her with a problem. And said problem was they were supposed to get an experimental shipment in a week ago, and it has not arrived yet. And so
That's what I said.
But most importantly, out of that entire wagon train is a copper casket that is needed by the Mage Guild, specifically by Proctor Tabella. And if the cast can bring that back, Proctor Tabella has offered to find a way of giving either Morgan or Ceres a body, thus solving the soul issue for a bit, at least. So, and Hemmer, who has been so helpful in town, working as a mercenary for hire, helping the town watch, has also been told to go with them, to kind of keep an eye on them. And that they are going to get paid double their normal rate for watching this basket case of loons. So, which brings us to current times. So, is there any place anyone wants to pick up at after the scene from last session?
What's our current location and or state, I guess?
So you guys are as far as we know, you guys are still in Knife Runner's hold. So, you guys have been released from the primary dungeon/jail compound in the Steel District, and Beeble has been given a charm to help him appear as a normal denizen of Knife Runner's hold so as not to cause a ruckus. As far as I know, everybody should be healed up unless they caused trouble somewhere along the line. But that's currently my information that I have, unless there was something that someone wanted to do specific.
I mean, Beeble has some self-inflicted injuries, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
You enjoy those?
I completely forgot that you just about nuked yourself with the prison defense system.
Yeah. With some very interesting results. At least it paid off to some greater or lesser extent, but would not recommend long term.
Didn't feel great.
Nah, wouldn't imagine.
So maybe a long rest is on the table. That's up to you guys. What do you guys want to do? You've been set loose on the town yet again.
What time is it when we're released? Is it midday, morning, evening?
It's starting to get a little long in the tooth because you guys got into town towards noon, and then you guys went on a drunken bender, and then had fun accommodations. So we're getting a little bit into the evening hours.
And have they sobered up, or are they still?
They should be pretty sober at this point.
Okay. So as we walk out, just kind of looking around. So where do we have to go? Do you know?
Roughly.
Okay.
It's just a ways down the road.
Should we go?
We should make sure we're ready first.
Out of
Or not?
character talking here. Are we pre or post finishing our quest?
Well, this is pre. I think we haven't talked to the brass groups.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we need to.
Beeble
we
knows
still need to settle
nothing
up
about
with
that, so that's why
Right.
Beeble's like, should we go?
Okay.
Not yet, Beeble.
Okay.
We need to talk to some people who hired us for a job.
Who are these
okay.
people? Who are they? I don't remember talking to nobody about a job.
That's because
I
you
don't either.
didn't. You weren't here. Neither of you were here.
It's a job.
It's like a chore, but you get paid for it.
Oh,
Oh.
that's not that bad.
No.
I guess so. I mean, I had my minions do it. Obviously, that's what got me through these hard times.
Great.
Let us go to these plebs, in which I can get gold from. I'm getting
Right.
gold, right? I'm getting gold. That's what I'm getting.
That sort of. Just maybe don't speak. Because they're expecting someone else in that body.
You know what? My confidence level is probably close to 0 right now because I just cried on the floor. So, okay, I'll take this one.
Just it's easier for everyone. Oh, hello, Arthur. Yes. I am so sorry.
Who the is Arthur? Who's Arthur?
This is Arthur.
Kitty.
He says,
Fight
put
me,
me
cat."
down. And also, hello.
Fight me, cat. All right.
Lady Macbeth will drug your pockets.
I can't let my cats in because they start to scratch things. It's not happening here.
Sorry, this is the best you're getting for my attention right now, Arthur.
All right, well, let's go grab this gold then.
But yes,
I would probably suggest that we do that in the morning. Maybe hit up an inn, get some sleep before embarking on that journey.
yeah, fair enough. So I suppose to the Black Cauldron we go then.
Are we invited back there anymore?
No, that was the one we didn't get kicked out of. That's the shittier one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You start to make your
Did-
way to the Black Cauldron then, and it's
What do I look like as am I a gnome or a halfling?
right now you look like a halfling,
Halfling? All right.
which I would imagine that Beeble is finding particularly interesting since Beeble has never seen a halfling before.
Well, I wouldn't have made it look like that.
Don't worry about it, people. It looks fine.
All right, so
Fine? I don't like fine. I want it
Good?
to look good.
Oh, well, it looks good enough for now.
Okay.
Okay.
If you say so.
It'll keep everyone out of trouble. It will help keep us out of trouble. I guess I shouldn't make any guarantees about us in trouble.
You're starting to sound Russian.
Sorry, it does happen.
this is when the comes out to play. But yeah, it's not that long of a walk. Maybe it's about a 20-minute walk into the Bronze District. And you guys do inevitably find the Black Cauldron, which you hear the sounds of carousing and shouting, as well as the rattling of dice and the pretty much the cursing of a lot of people losing at gambling. But it's definitely more of the rough and tumble.
Hey, what's that sound?
Which one, Babel? You're going to have to be more specific.
The rattling sounds.
Dice. Those are dice, Babel.
I like them.
It is an excellent sound, Babel. Yes. We can get you some dice later.
Can I have theirs?
You'll have to ask them.
Okay. Start walking over.
I'm just gonna shuffle past, go up to the desk, and be like, just say room.
And behind the desk is a very small gnome who's actually standing on top of a stool with several books in order to get him tall enough to see over the counter. Is like, oh, okay, room, and how many rooms?
One.
Okay, one room, and and let's see here. That will be 3 gold for a night.
Yeah, I'm gonna just slam down 3 gold and just yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
Which one?
So he reaches under the counter after taking a brief moment to bite into your coin to make sure that it's actual gold. Hands the key. Up the stairs, 3rd room on the right.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly go off into that direction, shut the door behind me, and lock it.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on Beeble.
But yeah, the interior is just hazy with the smell of pipe smoke, and it's actually pretty crowded. It's just like a lot of what looks like to be dock workers, and travelers and merchants, like merchant guards, all hanging out around the tables.
The generally less than polite society.
Mm-hmm. Precisely.
I'm going to slink around the tables and steal little bits of food off the tables.
Okay.
Very quietly. Very
You're not going to bat
stealthily.
them off the edge of the table?
I was gonna say, yeah.
No, that's for the half-filled unattended mugs. That's
No, it's pretty much what I'm doing is, like batting and grabbing, nabbing.
Okay. I need a sleight of hand check from you.
Oh, damn.
At the very least, you should be dexterous.
And it'll be normal.
That's good.
Yeah. You steal bits of bread here and there. Someone's unintended chunk of turkey leg. So some cheese and a few other little bits of unattended food. So
Nomenon.
yes.
I stay very fucking quiet because I was told to be quiet. And I have no faith in myself or the words that come out of my mouth. I look meek and tiny.
Fair enough. I mean, that's definitely not what Darren meant, but okay.
Bonus.
Oh, wow. Rude.
We're not very good minions, let's face it.
So Morgan, are you like sticking by the door?
Would you like to see? I'll show you. I'm
Oh,
walking very close to Garak, and I'm going.
Okay, so did
Like,
you follow Garak up the stairs?
I know I wasn't fast enough. He left me in the dust, and now I'm crying alone by myself.
All by myself.
Yep, I'm not too sure what to do. I lost everybody. I forgot what Beeble looks like, so I don't even know where he's at.
So I'm going to follow him and I'm going to walk up to him and just look at him like, really?
So,
My
I'm
paw.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Get a grip. Get a grip.
Oh Oh, I
Slap a
thought
hand
I was
over his
worried about
mouth.
people. Oh, I worried
Gosh.
about the wrong infant.
Stop
Oh,
it.
God.
Several
I'm on
people
the
come-
ground crawling now.
Several people have turned their attention to you, and there's a lot of quirked eyebrows.
And now I'm going to shove him off into a corner and try to cover him
Oh my
by
God.
sitting on him.
When you
Go, "Stop it."
start shoving him, there's the sound of cheering and cat fight, cat fight, cat fight.
Why am I?
Because
You're
in
not,
a
the other one
because
is.
you're in a woman's body.
Oh, fuck! I
yeah.
forgot.
I'm gonna stick my
yeah.
butt right in his face.
Okay,
and
that
make him
kind of cat
sit
fight.
down.
So,
Oh no!
uh,
I just take a beating. I just take the beating.
Oh God.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
just gonna be over here watching people.
I'm a pathetic excuse for a person.
Certainly, everyone else will be fine.
So yeah, I head over to the fascinating clickety clackety sounds.
Okay. You come across essentially a corner of the room that seems to be the go-to gambling corner. There's like 3 tables that filled with big burly gentlemen of many different descriptions, so many different races, all playing dice. It looks like one table's got one set of dice, another table everybody's got a set of dice, and then the third table seems to actually have dice and cards. So, and there's the clinky clacky of the dice being rolled, and then the change of coin between hands, and jeers and cheers depending on the outcome.
I was given let's see here. All right. So I will walk up to one of the tables. I imagine my forehead comes like right up to the level of it. Can I play?
Like a half orc, like, looks up for a second and then looks at you, is like, yeah, you can get in on the next round. And
Okay.
Let's see what table
What?
you walked up to. Was there a specific table you rolled up to?
No.
Okay, you walked up to the table where everybody's got dice. Everybody's got a cup and several dice. It's like, you got dice?
What?
Dice. Do you have?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was going to use yours.
No, they're my dice.
But how do you play then? If I don't use yours?
You can go buy some, but I'm not giving you my dice. Look, I have a spare set, but I'll give it to you for like 3 silver or something. And there's that. And then there's a big interruption as everybody picks up their cups, throws what appears to be like 3 dice into the cup, and the rattling, and then it's like everyone slams the cups on the table. So
I like silver. What do I have that's silver? Oh, yes, I have, and I reach into my pack, and I pull out a dagger, and I put it down. That's silver, right?
No, people, no, like coins, the money, like this. I will hold a couple of silver out to him.
Well, why didn't he say so?
We call these silver.
Uh-huh. That's silver, too.
It's not actually, it's steel.
the half orc looks at both you and Darian, and is just like, turns to Darian and is like, yours?
For lack of a better term, yes. He doesn't get out much.
Nope.
Does
But I
he
like
actually
those.
have money to play?
That's a very good question.
Out of character? Well, no. No, I do not. I have 3 special coins, but I don't give those away. Because they're my Galrock friendship coins.
I'm going to lean over to the guy, and I'm going to just kind of whisper to him and like place the 3 silver on the table beside him. Is like, look, can you just let him have the dice and a cup and just let him roll?
But that's bigger, pointing at the dagger versus the coins. That should be worth more.
I mean, technically, yes, it is, but that's not. Anyway.
the orc looks at people, looks at you. He's like, all right, give me the coins.
Yeah, I'll just slide him the 5 silver on the table and just.
And we watch as he opens up, as he like reaches into his tunic and pulls out a leather cup, and we can hear the rattling of a couple dice in them. And he paws it over. It's like, there you go. Is your problem now.
Yeah.
So
I've noticed.
And with that, he turns back to the game, and we watch as he looks under the cup, make a frown a little bit, and then he puts a couple copper into the pot.
Oh, and I reach into my pack and I grab a cup as well and stick it in and rattle it and. I don't know what you want me to do for this.
So, you have no idea what you're doing, do you?
Nope.
You don't even.
But it's fun.
Okay, it's fast.
Rattle, 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 rattle. I roll them again. See?
Alright, and it's like in
rattle, 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 rattle.
just one moment. And then there's a quiet hush discussion between the other players, and then we watch it goes by for really quick, but there's seems to be numbers being tossed around, and then
oh no,
a
numbers.
couple more coins get thrown in. Someone feels ballsy and throws like 3 silver in, and then everyone reveals their dice, and there is a lot of cursing and a couple chucklings, and then everybody other than 2 individuals gets a cut of the pot. So it's like, all right, the game is liar's dice.
Oh, I'm good at lying.
I mean, yes. Sort of.
How do the dice lie?
No. They're dice that belong to a liar. Someone who lies, who has dice.
Okay.
Yes, that kind of dice.
Top of the round, everyone puts an ante in. Everyone puts a copper piece in the middle. And then everybody rolls. So everyone rolls.
I don't know if I have any family here. I'm sorry.
Family?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any other aunties or.
Oh, there we go.
No, the auntie is the gold is the copper coin you put in the.
You have a strange family.
I'm just going to stare him with a deep, soul-weary gaze from one put upon creature to another and just shake my head slowly. No.
What was
Just-
that you just said?
Don't do it. Save yourself. Just let him roll the dice. It doesn't.
We know what's coming.
I know.
what's coming.
Darren has tried. That's the best Darren can do. The orc's not going to listen. That's.
But yeah, the orc the half orc glares at you a little bit. Is like,
Oh God.
Well, thanks for getting that out of the RNG. Oh no.
So he's glaring at the half orc is glaring at you. And is like, what did you just say?
I said you don't have a family here. I don't see any aunties. I don't think you're playing it right.
And there's like a brief moment before two of the other players, who are also half orcs, kind of turn and all glare and also glare at you. And this is the point where the casual observer will notice that they all look similar because they're all triplets. And they are all staring at you. It's like,
Yeah?
the first one then looks to Darian and is like, I think your friend needs to probably go to a different table.
But I like this one.
Beeble, you have your dice now. You can take them with you.
Okay. I walk away.
Sorry, he's a fucking moron.
We gasped. And that was said in complete unison by all three.
I tried to warn you. I tried.
Oh, I see a sleight of hand.
A very terrible one. Trying to use Mage Hand to pick up some of the other dice. As I walk away, just kind of put a hand behind me and just kind of pull them to me.
Oh no.
It's clearly seen, and unfortunately, your pick of dice
Oh no.
was one close to the pot.
People no.
And so there's suddenly
We just got out of jail, people.
Yell at the table. It's like, oi, who's the fuck is doing the floating hand shite? Fucking get that shite.
I just keep walking, and I just keep walking. Hold on, I'll do it. Deception here.
Oh no. Do you like literally mid walk, like right after someone says that, start whistling innocuously? What?
Absolutely.
Oi, it's the halfling. Get him.
Oh god.
So, and there's the shuffle of chairs as several of the members of that table get up to start chasing you.
All right. I will dash under a table, and then I will misty step out of the bar. I will turn into another halfling and walk in.
Oh god.
Roll me an acrobatics.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So I'll do an acrobatics and then a stealth. So, all right, and then stealth to get out.
Oh.
You roll
The dice
table,
love me.
You roll under the table very well, but you don't quite clear the table before you stand up to try to get Misty step off, and we hear donk. And as you stand into it, and that one moment is all it takes before the entire table is picked up by one of the half orcs.
Oh
It's
god.
like, you're not going anywhere, you half pint.
So at this point, I jump off of Morgan and run over and start banging on the door to Garak and say, "We little problem here. Could use some help."
Oh god.
When do we not?
I'm so sorry.
This going to be. Oh, god.
All right, I will begrudgingly follow.
All right, so meanwhile, downstairs, what happens?
Downstairs, Beeble, you are picked up by the leg by one of the triplets, and you're kind of held upside down. And,
Okay.
And he starts shaking you, like trying to get you to cough up anything in your pockets, which
I don't have anything. Here's your dice, and here's your dice.
So, and the dice fall out, and then Garuk's special coins also fall out of your pocket, too. So it's like, oi, looky here! The little thief must have picked these up off of somebody.
I'm gonna walk over very meekly, right? I'm gonna pull a persuasion to try to let them at least keep the coins. I just don't want to see what happens to Beeble when he loses something precious to him. I really don't.
Or
No, you do not. No, you do not.
Disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Let me roll that then.
And they're all pretty pissed with.
I'm a cute girl. I got big old titties. Like that should be an advantage.
That's
17.
Well, no, 26 is the advantage, or 24 is, but whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're doing it at disadvantage, but.
Okay, so.
I persuade. Tell me about them titties, baby. Ooh yeah.
So yeah, you walk up to the group, and who are you addressing? Because it's currently the 3 half-orc triplets here, and a couple other randos.
All of them.
Circle. Okay, how do you address them?
All of them. Guys, I know that he stole something from you, and I get that. I really do. We deal with this on a daily basis. He's just a fucking idiot, okay? He's just stupid. So take your dice, and just leave him the coins because he worships a really evil god, and I really don't want to know what happens after that.
Everyone.
That's it. That's it.
A moment and turns and looks at you and is like, "Ew, God." But
I'm gonna kind of slink back to a corner.
I'm getting peeved.
Fade into the wall at this point.
I'm getting annoyed at the fact that they're not listening to me.
Like, they listened, but now they look confused, and Beeble's still hanging upside down, held up by the leg.
Might have to.
I'm gonna ask him one more time. Just let him go. Let him keep those stupid coins. Take your dice, and we'll turn in for the night. That's all I'm saying. Please.
I'm gonna come up behind Morgan and cross my arms intimidatingly right behind him and him/her. Just be like, I suggest you do what the lady asks.
Question mark.
So
that's so good roll. Solid.
Not bad.
Now they're rolling shite.
Yeah.
But,
I'm good with this.
I don't mind because I don't want to go back to jail. Okay.
I can't go back. We'll never take me alive.
One of the trippers is like, oh, it ain't worth it. He's just an idiot. So, and the guy who holding up Beeble just kind of drops him to the ground.
I will make an acrobatics check. Yeah, I land decently.
Yep, you don't land flat on your face, but you land on your butt. So,
well, that wasn't nice. I immediately go for the 3 coins.
Yeah.
One of the other triplets turns to you, Darian, and is like, you should probably take him up to bed or something. So, and the entire table goes back to their table and starts to settle down in there. So
I'm gonna give a very my work here is done look and then head to my room.
There you go.
I have a little bit of glimmer in my eye because I was able to do something productive for once.
I look up at Garrock and then up at Dyron and then over at even Morgan. I'm like, thanks.
Yeah,
I just want to get a.
Let's go to bed, people.
I don't sleep.
Let's go to a bedroom, people.
What's that?
You don't have to sleep. It's a room where there are beds. That one's very literal.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I will sleep, and you will please stay.
Is it going to have like people outside making me not eat insects and things?
No, you can eat as many insects as you want.
Oh, good. Okay. So how do we get one of these bedrooms?
I talk to the nice bartender and get us a room, and then we'll go upstairs.
This place is weird, but okay.
Yeah. Yes. Civilization is like that. You might get used to it at some point.
I mean, I got dice, so, it's good.
It's progress. Yeah. Right.
I look over at Morgan. Do you like dice?
I like dice. Yeah.
I give him one. There you go. Thank you.
Thanks, Beeble.
You're welcome.
I put it in my pocket. I have a dice now.
Yeah.
Gonna die.
all right, unless there's another detour someone would like to take to get
my work here is done.
it's three gold pieces for a room. Hammer, you're a regular in town, so you may elect to go back to the guard HQ and bunk up there for free, unless you want to keep an eye on these folks.
Idiots is a word.
If you want a room because you're an esteemed member of the guards, you get your room for half price for 1 gold, 5 silver, if you'd like.
Well, I'm on a job, so I suppose. Well, it's not that far. I'll go back to the guard tower. I'm going to go back and rant and rave. Oh my gosh! What? Really? This is what I have to do. This is get, and he's like upside down, and it's like yeah.
We love you.
I'm gonna go back and take a cat nap, but I will be back early.
Yeah.
Night.
Right. You got your own room taken care of, Morgan?
Why? It's just us guys.
I figure between me and Beeble, that's one room, and Garak doesn't seem like he wants to share one.
I'll be alone. It's okay.
He can stay with us. He. I don't know what to call you.
I'll just go alone. It's fine. I buy a room.
Okay.
Okay. 3 gold pieces. All right. With the combinations set, you all sleep through the night and get a long rest in, other than Beebles, who does not sleep.
I do not sleep.
So
I just sit there.
Do you still get the effects of a long rest?
Yeah, I was
Yes.
like, how does he get?
Okay.
How does he get the effects? Like, can he use?
he's special.
Well, I mean,
I roll the dice probably for a straight 4 hours.
that sounds about right, yes.
Oh,
Just consider it a nice sound machine noise.
Oh,
The rattling dice back and forth.
honestly, the fact that he's not saying anything and he's just rattling the dice, I'm sure Darren can sleep through.
Now I know why he
Butter.
drinks so much.
Nope, I'm not gonna be evil because like the little troll in me wants to make you do a wisdom save to see. We'll just skip that because there's other things to do today, and there's other horrors awaiting you all.
Hey, some of them might not even be in my party, so that would be nice.
Speaking of horrors,
Mhm.
as Dyron's asleep, I will sort of Beeble will sit there, look around, and I'll sort of begin the conjuration of an eldritch blast, but hold the energy in my hand, and it's just this flame. I look into it, and I say some words. Just and they're okay. And I just sit there for the remainder of the night.
Okay. I like where this is
Well,
going.
that's fun.
Yeah.
That's not disturbing at all. It's a good thing Darren's asleep.
Yep.
The night passes without further incident, and you awake fairly early as the sun rises.
Hey, I'm back at full hit points. Yay.
Huzzah.
So, yep, everyone has gained the benefit of a long rest. So, and there's our other warlock. So, the night has passed without incident, and you have gained the benefit of a long rest, Morgan. So, and I assume
Champion.
it's not without, not with much hubbub that you guys eventually do congregate either in the Black Cauldron's common room, or either that or out on the street together to discuss your coming job.
I vote street. I feel like if we're inside, we're gonna get into a fight, even this early in the morning.
So when you guys come out on the street, I'm just sitting there leaning up against the wall.
Tail swishing.
Good morning.
Right. Hello.
Hi.
How did everyone sleep?
Well, not bad.
I
People
don't know.
didn't, as usual.
It's okay. One day you'll be able to sleep, people.
That was
Anyway.
taken from me.
I just saw a cat butt.
That was also taken from him. Right, so I suppose we head down to Brass Scripts, get our pay, do any bit of shopping we need to before we leave town, and then get on the road, eh?
Aye.
Yeah.
You're nice and chipper this morning. It's a nice change of pace, I think.
Yes. It's nice to be this nice.
Right, let's go.
All right.
I'm glad that that's the most you dug into that.
I didn't.
I'm glad.
Darren has a pretty good insight, but right now he really doesn't want to think about it.
Yeah. So I assume you guys make a beeline for the Relic District to hit up the brass grips.
Correct.
I follow,
sir.
not wanting to cause any trouble.
Thank you.
I've learned.
Mark your calendars, folks.
The learning has begun.
National Beeble Learning Day.
You entered the camp of the brass scripts on close to the waterfront, and there's plenty of brass script acolytes moving to and fro, each carrying a piece of machinery or some other artifact. And I see a cat attacking Marsha's camera.
And there's also one here.
Cat butt.
PG-13.
Is this a mature audience stream? I just gotta know.
Yes, it is.
All right, good.
So,
This is
full
for
of
the
pussy.
children. The children should not be watching. It's...
Yes, they can't handle all the pussy.
Wow.
Oh man, that was
Continue,
fantastic.
Calvin.
I should have. I really should have. Oh god.
But yeah, you guys aren't really noted at all, other than by one poor gnome who takes one look at Evan, squeaks, and runs the opposite direction.
Is he afraid of me?
Well, if you don't recognize him, he's probably afraid of Ceres.
Oh no, what'd she do to him?
Are you okay?
I'll make friends with him.
No.
Little gnome
We
man.
don't have time for this. Oh, for the love of fuck! Aren't you
I
here?
pass the
And I'm
baton
going to
off
turn.
to Evan.
I'm going to turn directly to Hammer and just go. Isn't this exactly why you are attached to us? Couldn't you have just, like, I don't know, knocked him out and dragged him after us?
I hate my job.
Oh, welcome to the fucking club!
All right, so am I doing acrobatics or athletics to see if I catch the gnome?
It's going to be athletics because
Yes.
he's at a full tilt.
By the way, I pull out the cask of moonshine and my cup.
Can I argue? Can I argue for rolling at advantage because I'm so excited about it?
No, you may not.
Damn it!
And at this point, I'm going to haul out my bagpipe.
Oh dear.
I don't think you catch him.
No.
Oh, that's a speedy little gnome. Very athletic.
I come back sulking. He ran away so fast.
Yeah,
It's
we were
okay.
talking, like,
You
this
get
was
you do get used to it. It's okay.
But yeah, no, this
Okay.
gnome fucking like road runnered, like beep beep. Pew!
What did Ceres do to him?
Beeble, if you do remember, you actually did witness this.
I did, yes.
Yeah.
Did my wife rape a gnome?
No. No, she doesn't. Her character doesn't seem to swing that way.
No, there's just a threat. That's all.
Of course she would.
Yeah. Out of character, she threatened the gnome for her money and then went
Yeah.
off to the.
Yeah.
It's not too
Motherfucker.
long, and especially with the ruckus of a gnome running away, screaming in terror from a tiefling. Before a couple of the bulkier members of the Brass Scripts approach, including one wearing rather ornate robes. And he's like, and what's just maybe going on here?
Apparently, my companion was a little brusque yesterday in inquiring about something, and didn't make a good impression on a particular gnome. Honestly, I'm not quite certain what happened myself, but anyway, we were one of the groups sent out into the mountains for the oh god, gotta look at my notes double quick.
Oh God.
we were sent to look into the dwarven tomb. We are just coming back around for our pay and reporting and all that. We have a couple of stragglers who are tagging along today.
Hi.
Wait, you were part of the Northern Reach expedition?
Aye.
The like two of the like it's the fancy guy and two of the bulkier dudes. The bulkier dudes look at one another, then look back, and then look back to the fancy dude. And one of them is just like, I don't believe him. Nobody came back from that one.
Oh, for the love of... You have records. Just take us to whoever took our names and information down. We'll discuss what happened and why you probably never saw from any of the other groups.
And the fancy dude is just like, someone please go grab Brother Jared. So, and it's not to in. It takes a minute, and the gnome is being escorted back.
That's what I thought.
And he looks at Saris, and it looks like he's about to pull, but one of the big dudes just kind of picks him up by the scruff, and just keeps carrying. And it's like, yeah, and he's just like, yeah, up, I didn't do it. It's like,
Hello.
Brother Jared, just calm yourself for just a moment. So, okay, what can I... So, your names, please.
Darren Cairnstone, Ceres Morgan, and Garrock.
Beeble. You said two names, right?
Brother Jared, do these names ring a bell? The gnome is like, yeah, they do sound familiar. It's like, were they part of the Northern Reach expedition? And it's this, and the gnome takes a moment, and it's like, you know, I think they may have been, but no one else came back.
What does that have to do with us?
I crouch in front of the gnome, very close.
Oh, God.
I look at him and I go, did I do something to hurt you?
You picked me up and you shook me.
I'm sorry.
She was having a bad day the other day. We probably shouldn't have let her wander on her own.
And the fancy guy is pitching his bridge even more. So like, so you're saying that one of your companions shook a brother of the Brass Grips and assaulted him?
I said
Apparently.
sorry.
That's news to me. He seems fine for what it's worth. Obviously didn't shake you that hard.
I just want to be friends now.
Oh, by the it is too bloody early for this. Brother
Agreed.
Jared, get this sorted out, and I want a report on my desk by this evening. So, and with that, the fancy guy waves, and we watch as the gnome gets dropped on his butt by one of the bigger dudes, and the trio leaving just this little gnome here, and he's like, okay, so wait, I think I remember the big guy. As he points to Garuk.
Look, do you have records or someplace we can sit down and talk this over already, or are we going to be standing here in the road working out the details?
All right, just follow me. Don't touch anything. It might blow up.
Beeble, take my hand.
Okay.
With that, Jared leads you further into the camp where there's various little bits of machines and other projects, a couple cauldrons on the boil. And he takes you to a really small tent. It is a gnome-sized tent. And he's like, wait here. He pops in and then pops back out with a scroll. It's like, and he starts unfurling it. It's like, let's see here. Garuk, Darn, and Saras. Yeah? Okay.
Aye, that's us.
So, okay. So, what do you have to report then? And he pulls out a small notebook. Like, seriously, how are you three the only ones who survived out of that entire...
It's a volcano now.
Oh, I'm aware.
He knows why everyone else is dead.
Between a Mog war party, angry fucking bears, and a fucking volcano, trust me, I know why everybody else is dead. I want to know
The bears are news to me, actually. That's,
Big bears. Big bears. Anyway, how the fuck did you three survive?
secret underground lair, escape tunnel,
Wait, so you...
trekking a couple of weeks through the wilderness back into town.
Wait, so you actually got into the ruins?
Yeah, show him the scraps. Show him the medals.
We'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
Yes. After being captured by the Mog, unfortunately, they had already found the ruins themselves and had already begun to explore them. And then they had us explore for them, effectively as slightly more competent, disposable ruin delvers.
Wow. Okay. Then what happened?
Well, it's a bit of a long story. But I suppose to sum up, lots of dwarven necromancy, traps, lots of very bad things, generally. And
There was a ghost.
at least one.
Oh yeah, he was really bad.
Yeah, and then there was the then there was Grimlock. And
I remember him.
yes, you were there for, I mean, you were there for the whole thing, but that details, don't worry about it. Things got weird. Dwarven necromancy. Golems. Weird shit.
Wait. Golems.
Aye. The ruins apparently were a sacrificial slash manufacturing site for golems and golem control technology. Soul-powered golems.
Like, at this point, the gnome leaps forward and he's, like, hanging off your collar. You need to tell me everything.
I don't have it here.
What do you mean you don't have it here?
No. I don't have a year. It's going to take a while to get through the full details. And we have pressing business.
But golems, technology.
Powered by sacrificed dwarves. I am most certain.
Potato. How did the rest of the? But I don't care about how they were powered. I care about how the thing works. The mechanicals.
Well, we were able to salvage bits. Unfortunately, none of us are particularly well versed in the mechanics involved. But there were various magic crystals as well as the power sources.
We did throw the book in the lava.
Book?
There was a ritual book that it was a foul cursed thing. I attempted to destroy it and it proved lava proof. So it's out there somewhere.
Yeah, under the volcano.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go.
Unless it was part of the eruption.
It might have caused it. I don't know. I think us running from the ghost caused it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ghost was very angry.
Yes, as we were dealing with this, attempting to deal with the mastermind apparently behind all of this, he left and set off the self-destruct mechanism, which is why a volcano exploded.
So the ruins aren't there anymore. And we watch him kind of fall on his butt a little bit, and he looks a little forlorn. Is like, oh, all that technology.
Again, we have a few pieces here and there.
Wait, you do? What do you got? What do you got?
Let's see. Let me actually look through what we have, or what I have written down here anyway. I think the working technology, the broad thing, the lightning.
The arc cannon.
Ceres has the arc pistol. That was it.
Pistol?
Yeah.
I don't know who has that anyway.
I have that.
Yep, the arc cannon shot and the arc pistol, and the one like I think there's 3 arc.
There were 3. Some have been used.
Yeah.
There is one arc cannon shot now.
Okay, and then how many other arc shots?
There's 2 arc charges.
Yep, that's what. So you have 2 other arc crystals. All right. So do you pull those out?
No, because I don't know what they are.
That's valid, actually.
Yeah, because that was the other body. Yeah, that was the other player. Yep.
So unless somebody wants to instruct me to pull them out, since I'm so giddy and happy right now.
Hey, Ceres, you are holding on to the brass tube, I believe.
Pull it out. This thingamabobbers?
Hey, that one. And
point
there were a couple of small crystals with it, I think.
In my other hand, I pull them out, and I point the gun at the gnome, and I go, "This thing? You need this thing?" Because I don't know what it is.
And we're watching this, like, as this is going on, this moment of like working technology to mild as you're holding several arc crystals in one hand, and then as you point it, and he just freaking jumps out of the way, and we just hear that thump, as he jumps out to get away from the muzzle of it. It's like, don't point that at me.
I don't understand. Why did you move?
It's a weapon. It's a weapon, Ceres.
Oh. Now
Yes.
I have all the power.
No, you don't know how to load it.
I have power! Yes! Woo! Little minion bitches.
I'm gonna slink around behind Sarah and just sit there, just waiting to pounce on him.
Please
And I'm just gonna not look around. I'll be like, I know you're there. You're not Sly.
No.
Dang it.
Stealth versus perception.
All right, let's do it. Fight me.
1v1 me, brah.
Damn it.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
It was so close.
Oh.
You try. Oh, hold on. I need to roll a d20.
Oh, my God.
That is a crit fail on a stealth
That
check,
is a
by the
crit
way.
fail on a stealth
It is. Oh.
Hammer. And can I just say, I still find it amusing that Hammer's crit fail is still better than
Higher
Morgan's
than his perception.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
A crit fail is a crit fail, baby.
Hammer, you try to stealthily get on Morgan's 6. But then we hear the sound of clinking as your foot nudges what seems to be a rod that was propped up against a tent, and we watch that rod slink over and then hit a barrel, which causes the lid to flip up, which then lands square on Morgan's hand that has all of these arc charges currently in it. Morgan.
And meanwhile, I have leaped straight up in the air at the noise and I'm now like 15 feet away.
Yeah.
Morgan, roll. So you can either roll me a Dex save to see if you actually avoid getting your hand smacked here, or a strength check to not accidentally crush the arc crystals in your hand.
I'm gonna go with a strength check.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Shit.
Oh, no.
Oh,
you should have just avoided.
yep. As soon as this comes crashing down in your hands, it forces your hands closed, and the Jared is like, "Oh no!" We watch him run, like make another leap to get behind something, as the crystals in your hand suddenly flash and then explode in your hand.
Yes.
With their pent up energy.
Ceres is gonna be so pissed at you, by the way.
I mean, I'm still a little lost how her failed stealth check made me take damage, but okay.
Because causality sometimes follows cartoon physics in these games, dude.
Yep.
Because the DM is a dick.
Also that,
Yeah.
yes.
Alright, 1 second.
Oh, whatever.
Joe Dick 1025.
We're the kids, folks.
Go ahead and roll my damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Because it's essentially as though you got shot by that arc pistol twice.
Yeah, and that doesn't feel too good. I remember.
No. Oh, that's gonna sting.
You take 22 force damage.
Oh, yeah.
I have 5.
Oh, God.
So that's more than your half of your HP, correct?
Sierra can't play tonight, so I'm gonna stay in.
Alright. So.
Oh, God.
The soul's too weak to take over.
Yeah,
And we're all shocked.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Roll
Does that
me a
mean that
con
Morgan
check.
just goes to sleep?
roll me a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Oh man, all the fucking shit ones. Jesus Christ. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Boom.
yay.
Hey, you don't pass
Boom.
out, but you wish you did, as you like these crystals
Smoldering
go off
ruin.
in your fist, and we watch as you were like posing. This thing came down, smacked your hand, and then it just goes off, and we watch as you go pew, from where these detonate, and you go through like 3 or 4 tents before
Perfect.
coming to a stop. And the world is pain. The world is a lot of pain.
How far away am I from everybody?
About 40 feet.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay.
You guys just hear me squeal. I try to hold it in, but it's more like a.
That's valid, honestly. Darren winces and nods in sympathy. That's
Like, I go, Darren, I have heal, please.
The halfling pokes out from behind his cover, is like, well, shit, I think that's a new record for explosive assisted propulsion.
I'm gonna kill this fuck.
well, I'm glad we could assist you in your science. Now, can we get on?
And somewhere yards away, a magical days without incident sign goes to 0.
Yeah. Wait, no, like just as the guy who changes the sign wakes up to turn the 0 into the 1, boom! And he just sighs dejectedly and flips the 1 back over, so it's just a 0 again.
And he goes back to bed.
Yep.
So,
I'm sad, man. This fucking sucks, bro.
so
I don't think there's a single D&D campaign I'm in right now where I'm not getting fucked on every angle, dude.
the dice.
The dice are not being kind tonight in particular.
Oh, you know.
So
I mean, at
People
least
will
I
walk
got-
over to you and help you up.
At least I got that 19 con save, man.
Yeah, that was good.
Fuck, man.
But the gnome is like, she's still alive, right?
I
You
mean,
hear Beeble's far off voice. Yep. And I help you up.
I limp myself.
oh, for fuck's
Well,
sake.
is the pistol fine? Is the pistol
Did he drop it? Or did she
That's
drop
the
it?
question. That's the question. How are we gonna roll if I smashed it when I got flown 40 fucking feet?
So, but in this case, no, you actually kept a hold of it.
Damn
Okay.
it. I was hoping it was broken. Fuck that pistol.
Okay, the
Hammer-
pistol is broken.
Hammer is just now
because of
starting.
that. Yes, the pistol is now broken.
You already said it. It's law. It's fine.
I mean, it's one of those things. If it didn't get broken by being flung with you through 3 tents, presumably, as you're laying there in pain, the first thing you think is, fuck this pistol, and you just...
I have to do a strength check for that, so let's just roll a strength check. Why not?
Nope, pistol is broken. The GM said, because of your stuff, the pistol is now broken.
Oh my gosh. Exactly where I'm at.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
But,
Yeah. Oh, man.
But
Oh,
and
God.
you hold up the hand that's was holding the pistol, and we see half a pistol. Like it. We see the handle in your hand, and then the entire barrel is missing.
Yes.
And the gnome is like, oh.
Well, if it makes you feel better, the Mog have a whole bunch of them.
Oh, that does not make me feel better.
I didn't think it would.
Out of character, do they actually have a lot of them?
Yes. Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
We did see quite a few of them in possession.
I couldn't remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. It's been a year.
No, that's fair. That's entirely fair. Mostly I remember Garuk getting shot by the guards in the throne room of the Mog.
Oh, that's
when
right.
We were talking
That's
with
right.
them. Yeah, and like all of the everyone in that room had one because they were all the bosses and honor guards and shit. So they had the shiny.
Oh
weapon.
yeah. Lots of the Mog have them. Like even I think Papa did. I think.
Please don't question the Papa. Please don't. Beeble here was a captive of the Mog. He'd been there for a while. We're pretty sure they did things to his head.
So he's like, Papa, what?
Beeble's not okay.
I was kept by them
Like
for a long time.
Oh, you poor wretch.
Hey, it's a sad state of affairs. We've been keeping him on to make sure nothing else untoward happens to him.
Right. Well, was that the
Can I get a heal, please?
In a moment, you're fine.
Well, it's obvious that you did indeed survive going on the Northern Expedition. You are entitled to the entire to the bounty pay. Was that the only piece recovered? As he looks like really sadly at the broken pistol.
We did recover. Let me double check this in my notes. Yeah, I have an inscribed brass lock. One of the then I have it was the hammerhead that had one of the brasskin signets on it that operated the doors still. Okay. I'll pull those out in case he has any interest in them. They're not quite as fancy as the arc pistol there, but these seem to be other devices of theirs.
Or out of character, you also have the old gold coins, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if this is where we'd want to exchange, if this would be the ideal place to exchange them. They seem more interested in the devices that they use than in the, as well as a number of other, it was more enchanted items that we were able to scavenge than technological ones. But the signet on here was used to operate their doors in a number of places.
I guess that's interesting enough. And he looks it over. I'd be willing to give you an artifact bounty of 50 gold pieces for the lot. If the arc pistol was in one piece, I would have paid for that too, but we have enough broken arc pistol parts.
There. I'll keep your organization in mind if we run across any extras. How's it sound?
It would be much appreciated. Working Arcanotech is so difficult, and if we are going to rediscover how all of this was made and produced and in the hands of so many, we need lots of good working examples. So that pistol would have been worth about 4,000 gold pieces, but now it's scrap.
Hey, so it goes.
Well, we can all blame the cat for that.
I was just afraid somebody was about to get hurt.
Why
You
not you
are wrong.
really? You should really learn to
was-
mind your own business. How about you worry about yourself, huh? Worry about
Well,
yourself.
Always. That's-
It's literally her job right now to worry about us.
Okay.
I'll murder her.
If there's nothing else, he pays 50 gold pieces for the hammerhead and the lock that you have, Darian, as well as pays out the 750 gold pieces to Saris, Darian, and Goruk.
That's
Right.
250 a piece then.
No, 750 a piece.
Okay.
I like lean down to homeboy gnome and I'm like, hey, sorry about that pistol in your face. I didn't know it was so powerful.
Yeah.
Unlike I used it. My bad, bruh.
And I'm just gonna mutter under my voice. That's what she said.
He's like,
Freaking merry band of idiots.
okay. Pleasure.
Nope, I did not hear what Garrick said.
Well,
Beeble just nods and says, "Yeah, that is what she just said."
I'd like to say it was pleasure doing business with you, but no.
You did already. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
Ceres, no, down.
What?
Shh. It's okay.
You
Please
dare?
leave.
You dare?
Yep.
Talk
Yep.
to the champion of darkness in such a manner?
I've still not healed you, by the way.
It's okay. I'll bear with it then. It's okay. Cool.
I'm just gonna start.
I'm just out of character reminding you that has not happened yet.
Hey, you know what? I feel the pain throb through my body, and I'm like, you know what? I'll shut up now.
Right.
No, seriously, you all need to leave before I call back the enforcers. And they.
Yeah, I will get us moving on. If I need to start shooing people or pushing them with my shield or something, I don't know. Just let's go.
Don't have to tell me
Hey,
twice.
come on, we've tormented the poor bastard enough.
Well, that went well.
I mean, it certainly could have gone worse, yes. That's, I can't take the two of you anywhere.
It's pretty much par for the course.
I think we should wander back out of civilization as soon as possible at this point.
Okay.
So, what do you do with all that stuff? Like all those round things?
We trade them for goods and services.
Why?
Because society
It's
is
okay.
weird.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You do weird things. I do weird things. It's cool.
Aye, exactly.
People, it's because people like shiny things.
Oh, I mean, I get that. I don't know why you want to give it away.
Because you can trade for other shiny things.
Well, yeah, I says. Okay. What kind of shiny things?
Oh dear.
More dice?
Shiny dice. Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm in.
And
Where do we
Okay.
go buy more dice?
And shiny dice cups that make a clinky clacky sound. It's very fun.
I just look up up to Dyron with like big puppy eyes.
Yes, we can buy more dice.
All right. With that,
People is starting to grow on me.
Hey, like a wart.
You know,
Or a
it's just-
fungus.
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to break for
Thank you.
for about 10 minutes. We'll be right back with more Titans of Miran, the Dungeons and Dragons adventure for Extra Life Charity. But we will be back in 10 minutes, so 8:10 local, and we will see where else we're going to go. All right, we'll be right back, folks. And we have returned. So, all right. Thanks for the break, folks. We got about 45 minutes roughly left in today's stream. So we are going to jump right back into it. So you guys got paid. And there's been a little bit. I know some of the players have done a little bit of shopping off screen. Was there anything not accounted for that someone absolutely needs to pick up?
Nothing that comes to mind.
Sanity. I need more sanity.
Hey, there's no sanity on this train, lady.
I know it. But
I have alcohol. That's what I use instead.
Yeah, that's what started it, is the alcohol, and that's when I realized these people are nuts. I need more sanity.
In all fairness, the insanity started before the alcohol.
Yeah, so what about yourself?
I am willing to share. I've got most of a cask and an extra flask.
Hunker down.
okay.
Where the heck do I get a flask from? What page is that on?
It's just in the general adventuring equipment.
PHP 154 or something.
Is there a way to do the pages?
What are you on? Are you on the
I'm on
digital?
Roll20.
Oh, on Roll20.
If you just go to the information tab and type in flask.
Oh, I guess I could do that too, yeah.
Yeah. Don't take the iron flask. That's a magic item. You do not store your booze in it.
What?
Oh, please.
I mean, the thing inside the iron flask would probably object.
Oh. I'll still store some booze in it.
Folks who watch Pirates of Sable Bay know that David is speaking from experience.
Not direct experience from that one, but yes, it's yeah.
Flask is 2 copper pieces.
Yeah.
It's 2 copper.
They're nice and cheap.
So, but anyway, while that's being dealt with, so I imagine you guys are going to start planning your route to figure out what exactly is going on. Unless there was something else that you guys were going to pursue instead. And
People besides Beeble will start doing that, presumably.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, let me take our crowd here over to the battle map here, so that way they can see. Yes, you guys are all on the
Kitty.
on the world
Kitty.
map. So many cats.
Arthur is nice and settled in his little throne beside me, or else I would torment him and put him on camera.
Okay, let's pick a decent color. Looks like it's size.
Oh, he knows I'm talking about him too.
All right, so here is what you know. The shipment ran south from Bjorn's Rest to Stillwater, and then was supposed to stay fairly close to the coast, come across the ford, and then make its way to Knife Runner's Hold. What you do know is that it at least made it to Stillwater, but other than that, you don't know where this wagon train has gone.
Are there any even rudimentary roads along this route?
Some. There are like different trails. It's definitely not paved Roman roads.
Right.
But established dirt roads are a thing, and they were supposed to be traveling along the one that was supposed to be along the coast of Lake Morton, and then cut over to Knife Runner's Hold.
Okay. I mean, for starters, we may as well backtrack the route. I know Darren doesn't know. Darren's not much in the ways of tracking in wilderness. He's traveled, but hasn't done a lot of off-roading.
Does Beeble actually have survival? Beeble only has a +2.
Okay, yep. Garrick has the Wanderer background, so he can definitely keep us alive and would be able to keep track of where the fuck we are. So we are unlikely to get lost as long as Garrick's around.
Yeah. I propose that we just pretty much keep the shore on our right and head towards Stillwater and see if we can find any sign of it or any, settlements or people around or anything that may have seen it or anything generally
any
untoward.
obvious signs of attack or
yeah.
Okay.
That is my suggestion.
Are there by chance, or can we try and find out if there are any shipments headed out in the direction of Stillwater along this same route?
Make an investigation check.
Anyone proficient in that?
In what? Investigation?
Yeah.
No.
I only have a +2.
I have a -3.
I was 0.
Feeble does not investigate.
Once again, I think Darian is the smartest character in the party right now.
No, wait. I am proficient with investigation. That makes me a -1.
I have a +1.
I really need to start actually real life drinking for these sessions, guys. I don't think I can do this sober for another year. I don't think I'm gonna.
Well, I just had my headphones on backwards, so obviously I have either been drinking too much or not enough.
Yes.
I'm
The
leaning
eyes in my
towards the
back of
latter.
my head were trying to talk, but it wasn't working. So.
All right, Morgan, just give me an assist so I have an advantage on investigation.
How am I going to assist you? What?
It's just you take an action to assist. Basically, in
Okay,
the act of
I
going around
assist.
with me in investigating, I get a advantage
The
roll on.
pretty-looking tiefling goes with the angry dwarf to go see if there's any shipments going in that direction.
Yes, but of course.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah. Oh hey,
Okay.
nice.
So there aren't any.
Good thing you had advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So there aren't any shipments going that particular direction, just because Knife Runner's Hold doesn't really have anything that needs to go that general direction. Because Knife Runner's Hold does a lot of food growth, and then
Gesundheit.
so, and is more of a trade hub city than a exporter. So and that's partially the reason why things from Bjorn's Rest and Stillwater actually come in. So
Okay.
but what you do find out is that the particular road of interest here, nobody's come down that road in roughly 2 weeks, which is slightly concerning.
I feel like maybe that's something the city guard would have known and might have told us. Interesting. All right. Well, I think I like Garuk's plan then.
Okay, so are you guys just
And yes, Darren was giving you the big side eye the whole time he was grumbling. Emmer.
Um,
Go ahead.
yeah, so let's go to the river to the east.
Yeah.
Knife Runner's Hold, follow that down south until we get to the lake, and then follow the lake shore to Stillwater. All along, seeing if we come across any obvious signs of attack or any civilization where we might be able to ask anybody about the surrounding area, so on and so forth.
Okay. At what speed do you do this with?
If I may,
Mhm.
I just before we head out, I will look up to Dyron with again those big puppy eyes, and I say, "Dice."
Right. We need more dice before we go. Is there a particular vendor in town that deals
Give me
in
the shiny thing so I can get the shiny things.
gaming? I'll go with you. So we have the shiny things.
Roll
get the shiny
Roll
things.
me an investigation, and if Beeble's helping you look, with advantage.
Oh, thank you for not giving me disadvantage for people being along.
Oh no, my!
Tempted.
But the fact that I am actually proficient in investigation, even though I have a negative.
Yes. That will eventually be a positive number in like 10 levels.
Yeah. It's like you're really good at investigation for how stupid you are.
Yeah. I can focus when I need to.
But yeah, investigation, please, with
Yep.
advantage.
Oh. Uh-huh.
You find one shop. One shop. It's a jewelry shop.
Oh no.
And the dice in question are actually extraordinarily fancy golden dice studded with gemstones, meant for the upper nobility.
Do they let us in the shop?
I'm not a goblin.
At the moment, no, but we're also not exactly high nobility.
I just picture like Darian just like looking into the shop, seeing all this expensive stuff around, and just having a panic attack.
Oh no!
But yeah, you're
You
allowed
could-
into the shop
Okay.
Because I mean, even the
Well, here's
adventure-
the real question. You're the one investigating primarily.
Mm-hmm.
Beeble would have no idea the meaning behind these shops. Do you even tell Beeble that is the only thing you find?
I mean, honestly, you could just buy some random bauble and tell him it's a different type of dice.
Fair.
Darren, quick. Okay, let's look. There's a little trash pile over there. Let's go dig and see if there's anything anything shiny.
Like a chicken bone. It's
anything
dice.
that's slightly shiny.
I mean,
Throw them bones.
Out of bones are traditional. Someone get me some pig knuckles and a knife. I'll use my mason's tools to carve dice or something. I don't fucking know.
Well, just
So
distract
do
him
you
with
tell me
something
about
new
the
and
jewelry
shiny.
store or no?
The thing is, Darren is a terrible liar.
Does Beeble probe about it?
I am gonna do. Hold on. An insight check.
Of course he does.
Of course.
Of course he does.
Yeah,
No,
that's about right. So, people, I know we said we'd trade shinies for shinies, but I don't think we have enough shinies to trade for these particular shinies. So we should get
Trash pile.
dice elsewhere.
Wait, what?
Trash pile. Redirect. Now,
You-
quick.
You don't have enough shiny, but that's one shiny. There's lots of shinies. I don't understand.
I know you don't, people.
Those are cursed shinies.
No,
You don't want to mess with those shinies. No, bad karma. coming from those shinies?
Deception.
I
check
don't
versus
believe
insight.
you.
Because those shinies are someone spent lots of time and
Oh,
Shinies
effort.
are serious business.
Okay, and then a deception check from Hemmer. Your only hope is to crit.
Basically.
So, sorry, what do I need to do?
Deception
So
check.
Open your.
Oh, deception.
check.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I missed some words.
Can
there.
I hop in on this?
Oh, yeah, sure, go for it. Okay.
Nope.
I'm glad I'm not
I
the
might-
only one with a -1 charisma bonus.
Dang it! What is this, bro? What is this game, though, bro?
Okay, break.
Beeble's like laser focused and start walking towards the shiny store.
Is
I'm gonna try
there
to walk in front of
was-
him and
was there a
distract.
price tag on these dice out of curiosity? Like, how ridiculous is the expense of these dice?
They're the kind that don't have a price tag. You're supposed to talk to management. But Beeble, you clearly identify that all of your companions, except Guruk, who's been silent this entire time, looking like he just wants to go, are purposely trying to misdirect you from going and getting these shinies.
So I have a high enough wisdom, actually. It's like, okay, I know I really want them, but if they're bad to have, then I'm not going to have them. I know this. It's really nice. And I don't know. I don't have anything.
People, you know how I was talking about jobs? You know, chores, but you get money for them?
Yes.
If you do enough, we'll be able to come back and get those someday.
What kind of job? I don't have
Like
a
the
job.
one we're doing right now. But we might have to
Oh.
do more than one. We might have to do lots of jobs before we can get those.
That seems weird.
I know. But think about it this way. Someone spent a lot of time and effort making the... I see Beeble's eyes glaze over and roll back into his skull as I attempt to explain economics, and I just stop.
Oh,
It's so on point.
Lord. Okay, here's what happens. Beeble, as Darian is so pointedly trying to tell you this boring thing. This horridly boring thing. The light on these dice. The light falls on these dice in just the right angle. And you see all the pretty colors.
Oh no.
Some of the pips are rubies, others are amethysts. There's even some. So the one is actually just a big fat diamond set in these golden little cubes. But even more alluring, there is a golden D20 sitting there. It is the most beautiful shape you have ever seen. People want.
I want it.
I know you do, Beeble.
I turn to Dyron and like climb up onto his chest and like grab him by the collar. Promise me.
Yes. Yes. Someday we will make enough shinies.
Promise.
I promise one day we will make enough shinies to come back and get you these dice.
Okay, let's go.
I tried to get you guys out of city. I tried.
I'm trying to get out.
Look, Feeble, I found a rusty slinky.
Okay. If there are no other objections,
I tag out with the shifter. You're it.
Look, you can go this way. You can go this way.
I already have it all knotted up.
Oh, crap.
all right.
This thing's
All right.
broken.
On to the next junk pile.
All right.
Just get out of town.
All right. I assume that you guys start backtracking along the road, unless
Yes.
there's some
All right.
other pit stop. Or is there another pit stop? Please tell me no.
I have just added a broken slinky to my equipment list.
Yep.
Note to self: I'm going to need to cast make whole more than once.
But
That might just become a permanent addition to my spell list in this crew.
But at what speed are you guys backtracking along the road?
Impulse.
Yeah.
I was going to say, just we probably don't want to go. Your mic like completely died there.
Did it?
Yep.
That's
it
fair.
gurgled.
Yeah, it
Oh,
gargled.
okay.
It was
sorry.
weird. Yeah, it seems to be working now though.
Carry on.
It got tangled up in a slinky.
They got tangled up in blue. Yep.
But yeah,
you guys could travel along the road at a slow pace, which would give you more time. I mean, you guys wouldn't get as far, but it would give you time to observe your surroundings.
Which I think would be ideal. Yeah.
You guys could go at a normal pace. You guys could get further. It would be so you guys still be able to see your surroundings decently, but not as good as going at a fairly sedate pace. Or you can go at double time, which will get you very, very far, very fast, but you probably won't have a lot of time to stop and smell the roses.
Well, considering the fact that nothing is coming back to the city, I imagine that whatever is causing it is very evident.
I mean, that's a valid point, but we.
I would vote slow just because we're investigating as we go along.
Yeah,
So that would make sense.
I would say slow or average. I'm not. Babel's not in any hurry. Yeah. You go
And
too slow, he's
hurry.
likely to wander.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That is actually a very valid point. I do have one question. Because I don't recall from last time. Were we under any sort of time crunch to recover this this box?
ASAP.
As soon as
Okay,
possible.
But they didn't give us a if it's not done before the moon waxes full, all things will
Your
end.
timer is how long that Morgan exists. That is
I
your
think
timer.
they said a month. They said about a month. Right?
He was given less than a moon.
Okay. So yeah. So slow is probably fine. What kind of distance is this?
It's fucking theoretical distance.
Well, just a rough.
Map.
Yeah, just if you have a rough idea of how long it normally takes to get from Stillwater to Knife Runners for a caravan.
Normally it takes about a week.
Okay, so that would be probably moving at normal pace. Yeah. So we might want to go at average instead of slow. Just to make sure we have enough time before Morgan unravels.
Okay.
Yep.
Please.
Okay.
There.
You guys go at an average pace, which does get you clear of the river. Roll investigations. Either investigations to look for your thing specifically, or perception to look for general things. Choice is yours.
Is that everybody, or
That's everybody, but it's one or the other, either investigation or perception.
Beeble's playing with the slinky?
Yeah, he is. Investigation it is. Because we got a good perception there.
What is the land like? What is the geography like outside of the city as we start to make our way off towards the east?
The areas directly surrounding Knife Runner's Hold is actually fairly fertile farmland. It's again, Knife Runner's Hold is really just a growth and trade city. However, as you clear the river, you get into more swampy, more boggy kind of areas, especially with its proximity to Lake Mortan. There are trees, but it's kind of it's like Florida swamp, where it's
okay.
Muggy.
So Beeble is most of the time trying to catch mosquitoes and eat them. Okay.
So, all right. So, for the ones who investigated, you don't see
Oh, sorry.
signs of wagons that have passed recently. Like, it's kind of eerie that a trade route like this doesn't have really ruts at all through here like it's supposed to for an active road. For those with perception, the main things that you guys, so Beeble was playing with a slinky. You don't know jack squat. Hemmer, on the other hand, it is less of what you see in the surrounding areas that puts you on edge as what you don't see. There is a distinct lack of wildlife in the area. So there's birds, like a bird here or there, but there's no larger creatures. There are no deer. There are no other, like, there's like not even so much as a squirrel. And it becomes even more apparent the further you get across the river. But with that, you guys do get decently far, and you guys make camp. Who's taking the watches? There's 2 watches, a first watch and a second watch.
As we're breaking or setting up camp, not breaking down camp. It's like, so why is there nothing around? I assume somebody mentions it. Let me say that. Somebody mentioned.
I don't see much in the way of hunting around here. Something's off. I'll take first watch.
I can take second.
Okay. Perception from both of you.
I'm going to look around for goblin prints.
Okay. Investigation. Do you tell people that you're looking around?
I mean, I say I'm going to look real quick. Last time I saw something like this, lots of goblins were around. We're hungry all the time.
Okay, so
investigation, right?
Yep, investigation at standard difficulty. You don't find any tracks. No goblin tracks, at least. You can.
Did we take a rest?
Not yet.
Now you guys are. So because you guys have just set up camp.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to 27 HP.
But,
I never got healed.
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah. But the watch is quiet. Very quiet. And it's eerie. Even in the darkness, there should be something moving around, but there's not. Is like anything that doesn't get around via flying has vacated the local area.
Hmm.
And the sun rises on the next day. And what pace do you guys keep as you continue your backtracking?
Average.
Yeah, might as well.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Investigations or perceptions?
God damn. Dude, just real shitty rolls today.
Well, I'm tired. I didn't sleep.
Let me. I don't know.
Jesus.
All right. Looks like I have to go with an investigation. Hopefully, we get a little bit better on it. Dude, what?
Jesus.
Yikes.
Lord.
Not only are we a band of miscreants, but we really suck at our jobs.
Yeah.
It has been a while since I've seen just all of you roll that poorly.
Let's be honest. There's nothing new with my rolls.
You guys start.
RN Jesus, why do you forsake us?
So here's what happens. You guys start setting off, and Beeble, you think you see something.
Oh no.
And so you rush in front of your friends to go see what it is, and you keep rushing, and your foot falls in a hole.
Oh god.
Which causes you to trip and get your head stuck in a tree.
Oh god.
Great.
And it takes half the day to get Beeble unstuck from the tree.
Is this like a Winnie the Pooh situation here?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
He has such a big head.
So you guys don't get hardly far at all. You guys only get a little ways, and then the day is done.
Oh god.
But you spent, instead of looking around and investigating, you guys spent most of the day pulling people out of a tree.
Well, that sure was a thing.
Who's taking the first and second watch?
Sorry, guys.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
I'll take all of them because I don't sleep.
That is true. That is very true.
Perception checks.
How many would you like?
And I would say from the two watch people, and then I would say at advantage because Beeble's helping.
Yeah. Unless you want me to make perception checks, which I'm decent at.
There you go. 16.
That's
Ooh, we got some. Now we got some rolls up here.
Finally.
Okay. The watch is almost quiet. Again, for most of it is very eerily silent. Just with the occasional hoot of an owl that hardly lingers as it goes off somewhere else to try to find prey.
Hold on.
What? Why? Explain to the newbie.
He tried to blast
You tried to kill the owl?
It's Beeble. That's all you need to know.
People, why?
It was about to attack us.
No, people, it's smaller than your head. It wouldn't have attacked us.
I don't even know what it. I go walk over to it and just.
It's nothing but a pile of ash.
It's just.
Hoot hoot.
It made a weird noise and it was flying towards us.
Yes, people. It's okay. It's okay. Just.
It is now. I know.
But
Yes.
And I sit back down.
Oh
there's,
god.
but not long after that incident, though,
Oh god.
as clouds part away and allows the moon to kind of shine down on the area in this bit of swampland. In the distance, you hear a roar. It's very far off, but one that you can hear. It sounds big, and it sounds nasty.
Can I tell what direction it's coming from? Like exactly?
It's coming from up the road.
What was that?
It's coming from up the road.
What's our light situation here? Dim light because of the moon?
It's dim light because of the moon, but by up the road, I mean probably a mile, maybe 2 miles away.
That'll be something to keep an eye out on for tomorrow's journey, I think.
Yorps!
Yep.
I was about to like either throw like light bearer or like use my vision and like be like, "Can I see it?" But 2 miles, I'm not that cool.
Yeah.
But
Someday.
Other than that, the dawn rises upon the next day.
Lovely.
So much. This is such a cat stream.
It is. It really is.
It's ridiculous. I love it.
Next time, you know what I'm gonna do for my camera? I'm just gonna start throwing up just random pictures of cats the whole fucking time. Cat pic.
Yeah.
Cat meme.
Just a slideshow.
I assume once you break camp, you make your way.
I may
the
have
road.
baby kittens next time.
Oh.
Newborns.
Like your character is gonna have baby kittens.
No, I
I'm
have
pretty sure they wouldn't send a.
I have a pregnant queen who's gonna be due.
Ooh. All right, yeah, we break down camp. We start moving forward.
Yeah.
And
I want to get to Nilfgaard.
But
Get to what now?
Witcher.
I don't
Oh,
see
okay.
that on the map.
Thank you for that.
but
Oh, all right.
it's,
Yeah.
Cool.
it's roughly
Yeah.
like 2-hour walk.
Yeah.
As you crest a hill, and you are greeted by a scene that could only be described as carnage.
Yeah, baby. Mm.
Yeah.
I think I found
Tis
the
my
caravan.
dark lord at work.
No. All right.
He wishes
really
for me
shouldn't-
to return to power, and power shall return to me.
Okay, that's nice. Are you any good at handling horses?
I do not know.
that would be animal handling.
Is there a role for that?
It's
Yeah.
Animal handling.
Oh wow, for real? Like there's an actual? Okay, no, I'm not. But let's see what
But
happens.
before anyone rolls.
Oh wait, no, please no.
I got an 11.
But
I wasn't asking you to demonstrate.
you guys crest the hill, and you're greeted by a scene that can only be described as carnage. Bodies are strewn about, and horses that have pulled up their stakes have scattered about. So each one looking about in a panic. But and they linger for a moment. They spot you, and then they start to rush off, leaving a very shattered encampment behind.
Wait, I want to roll for animal handling. I want to catch a pony.
Maybe later.
But there
Let
are-
her roll for the animal handling.
People would love a pony.
would I ever?
God.
Roll me a.
Please don't promise him
roll me
anything
a-
else.
At all.
Roll me athletics or acrobatics to catch up with one for a chance to attempt. It's going to be a difficult one because horses are freaking fast.
Oh.
Nope, absolutely not.
How far away are the horses approximately currently?
Gone.
They are gone.
I mean, but like how far?
When you originally saw them, they were maybe 200 yards away. Now they are gone over the next crest.
Fine.
They have pewed.
Yeah.
They spooked really hard.
Well, if I upgraded my Eldritch Blast to Eldritch Lance,
Oh,
I could have
please stop randomly killing animals.
punctured a lung there.
Oh, am I going to get PETA picketed?
You might at this rate. Oh my god.
Hey, we're
Good
doing
thing
what we gotta
all
do to
obviously
survive,
like
okay?
pets.
Okay, but you guys start coming down the road.
Yep.
And
I would argue that PETA's all about treating animals as equals to humans, and they probably would have shot a human too. So
That's valid.
See, we're totally living the dream here. Just for you, PETA.
Yep.
Now, get me some donor. By the way, that's what they serve at PETA Pit, if you guys didn't know.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what kind of
Right. Here you guys call it euros. In Europe, it's donors. DONER. But it's
Got
the
it.
big slab of meat, and then they shave it all off.
Yeah.
well,
It's fucking
folks, with the
delicious.
speak of donors, this is actually where we are going to end our session tonight as we come to a close.
Fair enough.
I did the link in to the end. I'm so cool. Woo!
But wait, now I'm hungry for donuts.
Close, but
our
almost. Almost.
But the camera pans back as we watch the party approach the scene of carnage, and the bodies strewn about.
And the ending
just,
theme starts playing.
Starts playing as we pan up to see the rolling hills, the rolling hills and trees of this weird marshy swamplandish area.
Kitty. And a cat dragon.
And
Yep.
we go to black as we listen to another loud guttural roar off in the
Fun.
distance.
I get a. Hey, Arthur. Okay, yeah. I'll let
I
you-
have a cat too.
I'm sorry we made you feel so left out.
What are you gonna do?
Yep.
Yeah.
But ladies
It's
and
a
gentlemen,
happy
thank
cat.
you for joining us this evening. Looks like Atten, Bacarius, Commander Root, Ooh Star Ooh, and sincerely Brittany. Thank you for at least stopping in to lurk. But once again, this has been another fantastic and very long episode of Titans of Moran.
You're welcome.
But we're
Well,
finally underway with Adventure 2.
We'll get to fighting something someday.
4 more episodes.
Yeah.
At this,
Yes.
at this point, fighting something might be just fighting society as a whole.
I mean,
Fighting your misfortune.
yeah, fate definitely seems to have it in for the lot of us.
But,
People will learn how towns work eventually.
I mean, that is
You just got
probably
to survive it.
for a few more months.
That is the most content cat I have ever seen.
That is a very happy kitty.
She also
She is
knows
very
I'm
happy.
Is it a he?
No, it's a she.
She knows
This
we're
is-
talking about her.
This is Eleanor of Aquitaine.
That's a
Yeah.
satisfied kitty.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's do some shoutros. Starting with the beepster up there, Mr. M.
Hi there.
Who are you?
Hi.
What do you do? And where can people find you if you wish to be found?
I play Beeble. My My other real job is I am a technical trainer that travels the world. I will be out of country during the next stream, unfortunately, so I will not be able to attend. So I wish everybody luck for this battle that's upcoming. Jodo might have to DM PC Beeble for the attack rolls and such. Hopefully, he rolls better than I do. Otherwise, I don't have much of an internet presence other than just as a lurker and consumer of cat images and videos. And
Thank you for finishing that sentence.
yes.
Sorry.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah. So yeah, I look forward to being back in probably a month, but unfortunately in 2 weeks, if that's the game schedule we hold to, I will not be around.
Which we will talk about schedule after we close out the stream, because there's all sorts of scheduling nightmares in our future.
Sorry.
But no, it's not just you. Just me. Anyway, we're going to move on to Miss Marcia. Who are you? What do you do? And where can people find you if you wish to be found?
I don't really have an online presence, but yes, you can see me in Rapid City in the theaters. Currently working on costuming 2 shows and just starting rehearsal for another one.
Woo!
So you can see me at the Firehouse for my debut at the Firehouse, where I'll be singing Yiddish.
The show you're cast in is going to be a very interesting one.
It's a great script. It really is. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm blessed to be in it. So, yeah, April. If I survive March.
Yeah, fair.
And my husband doesn't bring coronavirus back and we get quarantined, so.
Oh, let's not
Yeah,
even joke
that's
about
fair.
That. That's the stuff of my nightmares. So.
Right?
I'm ready for it.
Just a person who's probably first likely to die.
Yep. I won't have the con save for it, man. It'd be done. I'll be like, nope, dead. Okay.
Speaking of Mr. Evan, who are you? What do you do? And where can people find you if you wish to be found?
I am Morgan Sarius. Wow, that's a thing. All right. Let's see. I'm Champion of Darkness. I'm gonna take over the world. I am the local asshole, so that's a big plus. No, in real life, I'm an insurance agent, which matches up with my character so much.
Because
I was trying not to say anything. Thank you.
Right. On the side, I am looking to expand. Being a model. I've been a model on a couple of things lately, and it's a lot of fun, so I kind of want to bump up that. Other than that, I'm grinding an MMORPG that's literally based solely on fighting thousands of the exact same monster. So,
Just like most
MMORPGs.
Yeah.
This one's next level, dude. They even incorporated an AFK training system so that you could just walk away because you do it so much.
The game plays itself.
Pretty much. It's like an idle MMORPG. It's great.
Are they using like the spare processing to mine Bitcoin? What's going on?
Who knows? I don't know. They're from Korea, so maybe.
We know you're really looking forward to Animal Crossing World when it comes out in March.
Oh heck yeah!
Who isn't?
Oh heck yeah!
It's like the first bit of good gaming news I've had all month. Blizzard, I'm looking at you. Stop being a dumpster fire. Anyway, let's jump kitty corner here to Mr. David. Who are you? What do you do? And where can people find you if you wish to be found?
I am the soon-to-be in-character and out-of-character drunk during stream Darren Cairnstone. Not much internet presence, not much outranet presence. I'm just kind of keeping a low profile this winter, I guess, and chilling, having good times, getting some gaming in.
Reporting to the probation officer.
You know, you got to keep up with that, man. You miss it one time, and then all of a sudden you're back in the slammer.
He keeps coming by and knocking on my door when I'm asleep. He leaves little sticky things on the door, and
Hey, man.
he hasn't shown up with the rest of the cops yet, so I'm probably fine.
Totally. Anyway, sorry.
Wait
It's
till
all right.
the court date.
Guys, want to see my ankle break? No. God, wouldn't that just be the kicker if I really was?
Did John weld that on your ankle? Because he has mad welding skills.
He does. That he does. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of those, actually. So
much fire.
Well, I mean, they make like $35-$40 an hour. I'm just saying, get started and you won't worry about nothing no more.
Any actual shop would laugh me out of the state. All right, well, last but certainly not least is Mr. Crackshot. Who are you? What do you do? And where can people find you if you wish to be found?
I'm pretty much a computer geek. I mean, that's my job, and that's my pleasure as well. But we are actually gearing up for season 2 of my podcast, which is Convince Me, the Supernatural Conspiracy Podcast. And yeah, should be recording that first episode here later this week. So look for that coming back.
Excellent.
Okay. Hit.
Excellent. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I have been your host, Jodo1025. I will definitely make it known when our next stream will be. Like I said, March gets a little bonkers, at least right off the bat, and there's going to need to be some coordination. I know there's definitely some other streams that I'm on that are going on hold until we can get some stuff settled. But hopefully, in the meantime, you guys will catch up over on the YouTube channel on all the backlog, because the entire Titans of Miran Season 2 is going to be there, so you can watch the other 3 episodes of Misadventures that we already have there, as well as the Operation Cathedral, a Call of Cthulhu campaign that I also run here for Extra Life Charity. So there's currently 2 episodes of that. Oh, and if you guys thought you guys are having bad luck tonight, which you guys are, oh, those poor sods.
Well, I mean, it's that plus also Call of Cthulhu, which is all about tormenting your players and driving them insane and killing them off in horrible ways.
They got a truck dropped on them.
That sounds about right, yes.
I had arc charges blown up in my hand.
It's not a contest of who's getting fucked over more by the dice, okay?
I'm just saying.
It sounds like a personal problem.
Mine wasn't even my fault.
Yep, but
you
yeah.
could have tried. Anyway.
But yeah, so this was. But once again, we are doing these streams as part of our Extra Life Charity Drive. Check the doobly-doo down below. And again, if you can spare even a couple bucks, that helps. That helps a kid in need. Again, we are on the road to 1,500 by the end of 2020, and I firmly believe we can make it. So there will also be some special stuff also coming down the pipeline once we figure out the scheduling hell that is life. So, but for now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for
Maybe the
coming
cats play next time.
Hey.
Look, I've been trying.
All the cats just get together and say, "I can do this."
I mean,
I've been hoping.
Dude, I have. Holy crap! I'll tell you guys after. I have.
my
Oh my god!
bitchy enough to be the GM.
Yeah, there we go.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, have a lovely evening. Stay safe out there, and we will see you next time.